Hey guys, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Tengyun V1. So this is going to be an in-depth review, and yeah. So first of all, I did many solves on this cube, and I'm just going to say I'm very impressed. The pieces are very strange design, but it's very unique. And the shades look absolutely amazing. I think that this half bright red goes very well with the orange. It actually looks brighter on the camera than in real life, but just note that the red is half bright. This cube has a very soft feel, which I really enjoy. It's very smooth. It sort of has airy turning, not really, because if you just take a look at the piece design, then there is patches of open air in there, and that makes it slightly airy, but honestly, it's more smooth than airy. So here's the design of the edge, and it's very strange, but I mean, it flows very well with the corner. So the way I set this up was by lubing it with some weight 6. I broke that in a whole bunch, then with some solar, broke that in a lot, and then I just slow it down a bit. So I tightened it by about a quarter turn, and then I added 1 drop of Martian to bring back that fast feel from out of the box, and it feels very great. I think that the Tengyun is naturally quite stable, but because of the slight airy turning, it makes it slightly uncontrollable at some points. So I believe that the magnets are doing a very good job, and because the cube is naturally quite stable, I think that the magnets seem like a very nice strength. Although they are light to medium, they still work very well with the cube itself. So this cube is a 55 millimeters. I'm not sure exactly how much it weighs, but I'd say about 80 or 70, a 70 through 80 grams or something like that. It's kind of light actually. So the plastic, if you don't see the scratches, well, there are scratches, but without the scratches, like straight out of the box, then the plastic felt so nice, and it still does feel nice, but it feels so nice that it almost looks like there's a PVC coating on it. But because of the scratches, then there's obviously not any PVC coating on it. So yeah, the plastic feels much nicer than other plastics, and I really enjoy the grip of this. This cube has an incredibly soft feel and a very thin corner stock, and I feel like the corner cutting is actually amazing. It's at 60 degrees for regular cutting, and then for reverse, it's past line to line. And although it makes a snap, like a very quick snap, it feels very smooth while solving, especially like when you hand scramble it. It feels very quick, and it feels like it corner cuts all the time. So when you turn, then you can feel like a slight swishiness, kind of. It's almost like a dry feel, but not exactly a dry because of the lubricant, but it does feel naturally quite dry. Whoops, messed up the G-perm. I swear. If I look into camera and do an algorithm, it just doesn't flow well. So, if I do recommend this cube, I mean, it is quite good. It is very good. But I'm not sure if it's going to be stable enough for some people, but for me, it actually is perfect. And the lube is doing a very good job, and the magnets are washer-shaped, and they look amazing. So now the big question, is this cube my main? For blindfolded, it is, and for one-handed it is because of the 55mm size. It works better than the GAN XS, which is a 56 millimeters. But is it my main for two-handed? So the GAN XS is a very crunchy feel, while this cube is more buttery, smooth, slightly airy feel. So just doing algorithms, it feels like it pretty much flows well, especially the A perm. It is really fast. So right now I am jumping around Tengyun and XS for two-handed, but I think I'll stick to the XS because it feels more tactile and it feels more crunchy, which I don't even know which one I prefer, the crunchiness or the buttery smooth feel. It kind of just depends on the cube itself, and I have to say with the Tengyun, I don't really want a crunchy feel. I prefer a buttery smooth feel. On the XS, it is still very smooth. Not as smooth as the Tengyun, but it is very crunchy. So this cube is very unique. I didn't really feel anything wrong with it, and I didn't feel anything like this cube ever. So this cube is very, very unique cube. I get pretty much the same times on it, but right now I think I'll stick to the XS. However, this cube, I highly recommend it. It's a $26 on Speed Shop, or it's like a $25.95. So this cube's corner cutting is kind of snappy in a way, but it does flow well. But like when you do like tiny corner cuts, it's effortless, but not as effortless as the XS, because that one is like super quiet, while this one is effortless, but it's not super quiet, because like if you corner cut like that, then it makes kind of a snapping noise, which is okay. I don't really mind it. So overall, I think this cube is very great. If you set it up a bit, it will become even better, and I highly recommend. So of course it's my main for blindfolded because it's super duper fast, very stable. Naturally it's quite stable, but because of the turning, as I mentioned, it could be a bit stronger, like the magnets could be a bit stronger, but I don't think it's super necessary because the turning is so satisfying. It's very low pitched and quiet. This is actually the quietest cube I've ever felt, and the XS is also very quiet, but because of the crunchy feel, then it kind of loses that quietness. But I think it works very, very well on the Tengyun. So now I'm just going to do some solves, and that will be the end of the video. Bye guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.